Right, good evening, wherever you are. My name is Douglas Angogo. I'm glad that you are able to watch in. Thank you so much, dear parents, for those who are with us, for those who are watching this clip, even any guardian, any caretaker. I want to welcome you just briefly share with you why we are doing these programs. I'm a mentor, I'm a parent, I'm a father, that is, and I'm a husband. I'm an author. Professionally, I'm a medical lab technician and also a psychologist. I'm glad that we're able to just take time and listen to this short clip. I briefly want to share with you why we are doing mentorship programs for the teenagers. And for this time, we're doing an ex-candidates program for those who have finished Class 8 and Form 4s. And this weekend, we're going to deal with ex-candidates who have finished Class 8. We had a session last week that we were talking about ex-candidates who had finished Class 8, and we had an amazing session with them. One thing that came out from the question that you already asked them is the question of what are the fears that they have as they're getting into high school? What is that dreadful thing that keeps their feet cold? And one major thing that came out was the issue of bullying, and majorly what also arose was the issue of peer pressure. And those who were there were like, I'm really afraid that I might find myself in the negative peer pressure. And so we were like, what we are doing today, we are doing it so that we're able to help you be able to overcome the negative peer pressure. So this is so much important, parents, because you might not hear this from your teenager or from your son or your daughter, but this is a reality to them because some of them have never been in high school. Of course, they've never been in high school. Some of them have never been in boarding school. Some of them have been schooling closer to home. They've never gone away from their county, and they're getting to schools which are a bit far from where they stay. And they're getting to meet people who they've never seen in life. They're going to meet new teachers. They're going to meet new students. They're going to interact with the people from different cultures, background, religion, and even in terms of even locality, and this can affect them in one way or another because of the pressure that probably might mount on them. So one thing that's coming out is every teenager is having that fear, and it is true that we need to help them. One of the greatest effect of peer pressure is if a negative peer pressure comes into a teenager's life, it has two things that will really maybe affect the teenager. One thing is any negative peer pressure, parents, as you listen to me, is it affects their identity. Two, it affects their confidence, and thirdly, it affects their character. Sometimes the teenagers are going to high schools. They go to that school where they're very innocent, they're very cool, they're very calm, they're very composed. They're very obedient, but once they get themselves in the negative people, which will always be there, they won't escape that. It's something that will always exist in schools, and will always have that clique that is really influencing others negatively. And if they're not guarded well on how to overcome such pressures, the chances are their confidence will be eroded. The identity, probably understanding who they are, being confident who they are, and the abilities and self-awareness and the character might be affected, and that's why you find themselves getting into wrong companies, getting into wrong groups, getting into wrong cliques that indulge them into various immoral behaviors and vices. And at the end of it, in most cases, it affects their academics because of the concentration and the time that they spend doing the wrong thing. So I want to encourage parents, if you're here, you're listening to me, if you have a teenager who has cleared Class 8, if you know of a parent who has a teenager who has cleared Class 8, or you have a friend who has a teenager, a caregiver, house, children's home that probably feel they can benefit from this, you can enroll them for this Sunday session. We're going to talk about peer pressure and how to overcome peer pressure on Sunday as from 4:30 to 6. So kindly enroll your teenagers. You can find us through 0702 60 26 78. Share this clip with every parent around you. Just share with them. Just encourage them to reach the teens, because we're here to mentor, to influence, inspire, and impact. And our main purpose is raise up a generation that knows who they are through Najijua. Identity is so much important in any person's life, and it begins in their teenagehood. So karibu sana, thank you for your time. I believe that you're going to share this clip with other parents, encourage them to enroll their teenagers for this Sunday session, and you know what, together we shall be able to overcome the negative impact of media, society, and even pop culture to our teenagers. Thank you so much. God bless you. My name is Douglas Angogo. I'm glad that you're able to just take time and listen to this clip. Be encouraged. Together, let's raise up our generation that fears God. Amen.